Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Brats in the Back Row podcast, where the podcast where one of us forces the others to watch a movie of their liking. I'm Emily.
I'm Allie.
I'm Elena.
And this week, I forced the other brats to watch the 2019 film Greener Grass. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. All right, but before that, we get into it. How is everyone this week? May's coming tomorrow.
Ooh, it's happening. One night only.
The prodigal son returned.
My high school drumline, one of our shows, our drumline was about the prodigal son.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hell yeah, baby.
And it was about, like,
my number one dude.
friendship. I don't know. It was crazy.
I don't know.
That's not right.
The whole story about the prodigal son is weird to me. I've never really, vibed with it. Because it's like... Look, maybe I'm a bad person. If my son stole all of my money and then left and spent it all and left the rest of the family in squalor, I would not forgive him.
I'd be pissed. I'd be mad.
It wasn't squalor, though. When he came back, they threw a big old party. That wasn't squalor.
Well, hey, maybe they were in squalor.
People in squalor can have parties.
No, they can't.
What? I don't like this they.
The Bible doesn't detail how extravagant this party was. For all we know, it could have just been like a regular dinner, but they were extra happy.
What? They killed the best cow.
That might have been their only cow.
The best one and our only one.
And the only one.
Yeah, did they say that?
Yeah. I'm just saying, I wouldn't forgive this guy.
I wouldn't either. I think he's kind of a dick.
Yeah. Also, if I were the brother that stayed and was a good son, I would be pissed.
Be like, oh, why does he get this?
A guy.
Why does he get this whole thing? I've been here busting my ass.
Yeah. I'm gonna murder my brother.
Alright, Allie, and we're done. Let's knock it off, you two.
No.
Well, May, our prodigal son, who stole all my money, will be returning.
And is paying for dinner.
And is, maybe. Well, Allie, yeah, is the...
What?
Do Allie and I still have to race to get you?
No, you're going. We're not racing anywhere.
No, I know, but is Allie still gonna have...
Oh.
You're still...
Okay. Well, look, I think a race is fun. I think that's...
I'm not racing to LAX. I'm not exactly jumping for joy because I have to go to LAX. I do wish that we could all go together, welcome party, but... Yeah, I wish it could all be like a little welcome party, but work.
This is what unemployment can do for you.
Right. This is what unemployment can do for you.
Up here.
This is what unemployment can do for you. You're
It's all up here.
Ideally, we would all just fly to Las Vegas. But some of us are afraid of flying.
Some of us.
I'm not afraid of flying.
I was
Some
like,
of
ooh.
us don't want to fly. I just listened to the Society of the Snow episode.
Well,
I know what I'm talking about.
Well,
wait a minute.
That was a different thing.
That was different. You have to understand the mindset that I was in.
You didn't watch the movie. You didn't see what I saw. It was horrifying.
You weren't there.
I was scared.
I got
really
it.
Scary.
I'm not afraid of flying. I don't care. But I think there needs to be an experience.
I like planes. I like flying.
Yeah.
I like being at an airport.
No,
I don't know who
you
this
do,
is,
Ellie.
who this we
That
is.
comment wasn't directed at you.
Okay.
It was directed at Emily.
I'm not
Okay,
afraid
awesome.
of. What is this? What is this slander? I am not afraid of flying. I just wanted there to be an experience. I thought that would be fun. It was just more of
You wanted to
fun.
go on the road.
Also,
you wanted
it's.
to go on a road trip.
I like road trips. I just haven't been on a plane in a long time. I know how the road to Vegas works. I know it could be a fun time. Maybe I just want to have fun. Is that so fucking wrong?
All right, buddy. Take a deep breath. All the flowers, blow out the
And it's
candle.
more time by the pool if we flew instead of drove. Did you think about that?
But we wouldn't have
Now
more
is
time.
not the time. Hey, gang, now is not
too,
the time.
It is too late to hash out these issues. You should have.
You should have conversation a month ago.
And I also put up the idea. I was like, maybe we can drive. You could have said no, but you said yes. I would have been like, yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't care.
Lots of pop culture things happening today.
What do you mean?
The Summer I Turned Pretty ended, and then we found out there's gonna be a movie. I don't think we need it.
About what?
Well, apparently, I looked it up because I was like, are they just... I don't know why. I thought they were gonna do the show into a movie. Like, they were just gonna sum everything up in 2 hours.
They're just rehashing the same.
Which, it's just a recap, which feels doable. This show is very short.
And yet it's gone
but
on
no,
for so long.
It's about Conrad and Belly and how they're gonna be together now forever. So it's gonna be 2 hours of that. I will be there on the red carpet. I will be first on the scene.
Is he the evil one or the good one?
No, she breaks up with the evil one.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, he leaves her at the altar.
What?
No,
They go-
him.
She leaves him at the altar.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Because she realizes that he actually sucks and she shouldn't marry him.
Well,
and
So
then
he
she
gets
goes
on a plane to
Paris.
Paris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
And then the good brother sends her a letter.
The good
Paris.
brother.
The good brother sends a letter to Paris and is like, Belly, I've always loved you. And then he gets on a plane to Paris.
There we go. That's good.
And he's he's there for her birthday. He's like, I want to be with you forever.
So the
She's
show
like,
is wrapped up. Like we don't need anything else.
Apparently the books end with Belly and the good brother getting married. Because everything needs to end in marriage.
You have to have a wedding.
Christian wedding.
Yeah. So it's a Christian show. So I think the movie is going to be about their wedding or whatever.
Oh, God.
But you know what? Sure. I love a wedding. Haven't been to one in years. Might as well watch one through a screen.
Yep.
You can come to May and I's wedding in Vegas.
Oh, in Vegas.
Yeah. It's going to be officiated by Elvis.
Elvis, yeah.
Hey, little mama. Say Rouse.
And then we'll all go over to where you get the divorce.
Yeah.
After cake.
Oh my God, I have to tell you something about Elvis. It was in line with Elvis. I was at work and we were talking because they showed the Jeff Buckley documentary, which I didn't even see. I was so upset I didn't get to go see it. I wanted to see it.
Yes.
But we were talking. And we were talking about that, but then my coworker started doing the Elvis voice, and then we were like Austin Butler's Jeff Buckley. It's never over.
That's
just
funny.
Just something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then and then another coworker told me a dumb joke that I'll tell you. We have our candy storage underneath the like candy area, where you can see it and grab it. There's storage and they're all labeled. And the labels, and we have Swedish fish and it's labeled S fish. And my coworker went, "Hey, how do you say fish in Spanish?" And I went, "Pescado." And he went, "No, es fish." And it made me. I was like, "That's such a dumb joke."
It is dumb, but it's funny.
I was like, "I really like es fish." was like, that's fun. That was it. It's never over.
And then Ned from the used to be on the Try Guys. He has a podcast now. Hey, that's crazy. His first guest, his ex-wife.
Yeah, like I saw like I don't follow TMZ, but it came up on my Twitter, and it was like they got divorced, and I was like, aren't they doing something? Like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
Well,
It's crazy. I saw a clip of the podcast on TikTok because I also saw it. I also saw it. And I was like, oh my god! I know I shouldn't be giving attention to this, but I love drama, and I want an update on the drama.
Right. Well, I saw, because I did the ethical thing, and I saw somebody recap the video in 7 parts on Instagram. Because I also wanted to know, but I don't want him to get views.
Well, okay, the clip that I saw was like a screen recording of the thing.
Oh, the ethical thing to do.
Like, posted on
Guys, you don't have to. It's okay. Like, you don't have to like do this like roundabout.
I'm not doing the roundabout thing though. Other people are doing it for me, and it just shows up on my feed.
And it's convenient. Somebody else already did it. And they summarized it in 7 parts on Instagram.
Oh my god.
Wait, okay, what was okay, just like Spark Notes, the summary of the summary.
Okay. So, it was mostly, like, it started off with him apologizing, being like, I know what I did, it was wrong, and I shouldn't have done it. He does let her mostly talk. This was, like, she wanted to be there to, like, tell her side of the story and how it all affected her. And, she is still angry. He asks her, I guess, at one point, like, you know, have you forgiven me? And she's like, no, and I never will.
Excellent.
Yes.
Incredible.
They do still have, you know, they have their 2 children, and so they are trying to find a way to, like, co-parent and stuff. That's very important to them. Apparently, their relationship is more platonic now. Okay. I guess there was another part where he says, like, we're trying to rebuild something, and she goes, no, we're building something completely new.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, there's lots of moments like that where she, like, corrects his language and, like, makes it very clear that this was all very upsetting to her and, like, traumatic. She talks about how, like, after, because her life was like this was a scandal that was very public, and she was like, like, there was, for the first time ever, there was, like, paparazzi following her family around. So she's like, it was really hard to, like, trust people. I had to learn how to remake like trust in, like, authentic friendships. She's not interested in coming back into the spotlight. She's building a new business. She didn't say, like, what the name of the business was or anything, but she's really excited about it. Some people think it might have to be, like, pottery or design, because that's what she was doing before. She has, like, dated, but she's not, like, in a relationship.
Wow. And there's your updates.
There's the
there
update.
You go. And good for her.
Good for her.
I know.
I love this juicy drama. I know it's so bad, but I love this juicy drama. And the other Try Guys won't give me anything about this because it's like they legally can't.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder if they.
And look, I would know if they said something because I watch all of their stuff.
I know you got a second try. Hey, I'll take that password.
I am subscribed to their streaming service.
What the hell?
And I am on that shit all the time.
And they said they're okay with password sharing. They said, go ahead, baby.
And they are. And I think that's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Yeah. I'll share my pop culture thing I found out today. Is that the new Girl of the Year for the American Girl dolls for
I saw this.
2026? I can't remember her name, but she's the great granddaughter of Samantha.
Yes.
Modern old money American Girl doll?
Old money.
Old money.
Rockefeller fame. No. What's her name?
What's her whole thing?
Raquel?
She's like, I live in a penthouse.
Her name's Raquel Reyes.
What's her name?
Raquel Reyes.
Oh,
she's Latina.
ooh, they went ethnic. Okay.
Well, she's a couple generations removed. A lot has happened.
Yeah. Wait, was Samantha the American Girl doll that was Jewish and wanted to be an actress?
No, that was
No,
Rebecca.
That
Samantha.
was Rebecca. Samantha was the orphan and she was Victorian and whatever.
Yeah, she was Victorian.
Yes.
She lived in the 1920s. Or like 1910s, 1920s. She had a friend named Nellie. Nellie was an orphan. And in the American Girl movie, the American Girl Samantha movie, she watches a kid get his arm torn off in like a machine wheel thing. And then she learns about child labor.
I think that happened. She learns about child labor because her friend Nellie is working in factories.
And then
she's an advocate.
She's like, I don't think children should work. And then she's also a suffragette.
Yeah, that happens. Okay. That happens in the book too. Nellie sees somebody. There was a girl who was kind of a bully who was working in the factories, and she had this like long hair. And Nellie was like, everyone knows.
Right.
Everyone knows that you're supposed to tie up your hair because the machines, and
that's on that girl.
Or was
it? Tie your hair.
I do remember reading something about an arm getting torn off. It might have been that. It might have been a different book I read.
I remember in the movie, she watches. I think maybe it's a little boy. A little boy.
Yes.
I don't think maybe it's not an arm, but most definitely a hand. Like his hand is like.
Yeah, because he had little hands and they fit perfectly in the machine to like clean it as it was running.
Yeah, as they were running, and so it went up his hand through.
Yeah,
guys, the American Girl movies they're so imprinted into me. I love American Girls. I love them. I still do.
For some reason, I never watched any of the American Girl movies. I read all of the books, but I never read any of the movies or watched any of the movies.
I have the Kit Kittredge one on DVD, which I watched a lot. I don't know how it came into my possession.
I have it too.
Yeah.
The Kit Kittredge one was like the biggest one because there's a famous. It's not Dakota Fanning, is it?
That would make sense if it was. It was a little blonde girl.
It was a little blonde girl with a fuck ass bob. Hold on.
As was the style.
Kit Kittredge was Abigail Breslin. There we go.
Yeah.
This.
I don't know who this is.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Abigail
yes.
Breslin.
Abigail Breslin, also Colin Mockery of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Anyone? But I remember watching. Samantha was my first American Girl doll, so I have a strong kinship to her. I feel
Samantha,
that whatever your first American Girl doll was, that defines who you are as a person. That's like your personality.
Well, I just had the one.
I got one of the custom American Girl dolls because I wanted one.
I was thinking based on the historical ones, but all right, because I liked history.
Yeah, I got.
And I only ever had one American Girl doll because we weren't rich like Emily.
I also have.
Well, I didn't have friends; they were my friends. My parents felt bad for me.
I had the one. I saved up for it, and I got it for my birthday, and so I got to keep my $100.
Hey! What did you have?
Yeah, I have. She's right here to the right behind the camera. She's Josefina, and when I got her, the lady who was helping us pick out a doll because two dolls are the same or whatever. She did say I looked like her.
Well,
she said you look like her.
That's crazy. Yeah. It was the early 2000s, folks. It was a different time back then.
And not wrong.
I agree. Were in my top 3.
Wait, who was it?
Samantha, Josefina, and Rebecca were my top 3 American girls. I was like, right on.
I had Samantha. Yeah, Rebecca was always good. I loved I don't know. I love the little Swedish girl. What's her name?
Oh, the one who immigrates to America.
Mm-hmm.
Kirsten.
Oh, Felicity was fun because Felicity saw the Revolutionary War and then was like, my family's gonna die. It was always crazy. It was like, my family is gonna die. Addie literally, like, escaped slavery. Like, that shit's wild. I was like, whoa!
About her escaping slavery. And I'm like, oh my god.
It was literally, I was like, I remember, I always also loved, Cecilia and then the other girl. They were two girls that were.
Yeah,
I loved because it was like 1920s, 1910s, New Orleans, and I was like, yes, this is so good.
They were like French or something.
Because I also had
a
game on the DS or whatever, and so I would play that all the time.
I had Julie. I had the actual Julie doll. I love Julie. My parents also love Julie because they were like, this is our childhood, because she's from the 70s, and she was
70s.
And also her I had her basketball collection or whatever. It was just like an outfit, and my parents bought it because they were the Jaguars, and when I was in elementary school, that was our mascot, was the Jaguars. And so my mom's like, look, it's like your school. Also, like, Julie's like the gayest one. Like, that that is a butch. Josefina had the best game on AmericanGirl.com because I remember she had a little you had to like go to a market and like help grab things, but I just remember how she always went bienvenido and welcome to my game. I like remember it so specifically. I would play it all the time.
I remember my parents having conversations about like, she's Mexican, but why is she an American Girl doll?
Now asking the real question.
Asking the real questions
here.
Bienvenido. Welcome to my game.
I think I have a whole thing of like clothes for her. I've never changed her outfit, but when I got her, my aunt, who was really into sewing, she made a bunch of little outfits for her. I took her to Mexico when I first got her. Left her there on accident. Had to have some other
god, you horrible mother.
No. It was where she belonged. Oh, that's crazy.
That seems wrong to say. Cecile and Marie Grace were good.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Rebecca, remember Molly, classic Molly.
Oh, I liked Molly.
Molly was fun. And I always...
It was where my obsession with World War II began.
Oh, now it's interesting. There's a new girl. There's a new historical doll called Nania, and she lives in Hawaii during Pearl Harbor.
Oh no.
Is this new? There was a different American girl, a modern one, who like lived in Hawaii too.
Well, that was Kalani? Hold on.
Yes.
Because there was we have Kanani.
She surfed.
I remember Kanani because a girl from my elementary school was from Hawaii, and she was like, I got Kanani because I'm from Hawaii. And I was like, oh. Molly was kind of a dick. Like, she's like...
She had her moment.
Listen, we're all going through it. It's war, alright? I'm like, girl, calm down.
She didn't want to eat... What was it? She didn't
Turnips!
like beets or something.
Turnips!
Yeah.
My mom... Also,
rations are happening.
The newest, I was like, girl, Hitler is on the rise. Like, do what you have to. Yeah,
you gotta eat those turnips. Yeah.
That's why I liked American Girls. I like learning about history. It was always just fun to be like, and that's how I got my.
I know things now.
Yeah. I'm knowledgeable. There was Caroline, who lived through the War of 1812. That shit's... And she has to, like, save her father because he's a prisoner of war. That shit is wild.
There was Kaya. That was, I think, the only indigenous African-American doll that they had.
Native American. Yeah, Kaya. Kaya was so cool. I don't know if you ever got to go to the American Girl store at the Grove.
Yeah.
But I loved the historical section so much because they had like the little window displays and they would show like all the historical things inside of it, and I'd just be like, eee! I remember I always also like I like Kaya as well because Kaya's mouth was closed and to like because it was respectful of the tribe she's from. Of the
that's cool.
They like went to somebody of I can't remember. Let me look at. It doesn't say exactly where where she's from, but like I remember she had they like went to somebody of that tribe and was like, "Hey, should her mouth be open or closed?" And they're like, "Closed is better." I also had the Olivia Rodrigo doll. Technically.
What?
Because Olivia Rodrigo played an American Girl in a movie named Grace. She was the girl of the year. She was a baker and she wanted to be in Paris, and I have her.
Oh!
And then I learned later in life, I was like, Olivia Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
I love American Girls. Oh, God. They make me so happy. Like, I just like little things. I love miniatures so much.
They're not that little, but I understand what you mean.
Well, like,
they're pretty big dolls.
They're pretty big. They're 18 inches. But, like, they're little, like, accessories. God!
Oh, yeah.
I eat that shit up.
They're so cute.
They're so good. Anyway.
And I got the American Girl doll magazine sent to my house for a year.
Yeah.
And it was so nice to look through it.
That was the only magazine I would... That and Highlights, if you ever had Highlights.
Oh, yeah.
I had those... My mom was like, I'll sign you up for these.
Those were my magazines.
My magazines as a kid.
My magazines. For reading.
We watched a movie. Started to go on the American Girl tangent, but I'm not sorry. Ugh, American Girls. We watched a movie. It was called Greener Grass. This basic facts about this movie: it was co-directed, co-written, and co-acted by Dawn Loewe, who plays Lisa, and Jocelyn de Boer, who plays Jill. Jocelyn de Boer got her start at the Upright Citizens Brigade, which is like a famous comedy and improv group started and starring originally Amy Poehler and a bunch of other comedians that we know of today.
The one in New York.
Yes, in New York.
And there's one in LA.
And then Dawn Loewe is a stage actress from New York. She got her stuff doing off-Broadway. Got her start doing off-Broadway stuff. This movie is based on a short film that the two made of the same name, which you can watch on Vimeo. I saw Allie did!
Well, I saw you watched it, and at first I was like, again? And then I saw that it was only 15 minutes long, and so I was like, oh, let me watch this real quick.
It's free on Vimeo.
Yeah.
That's how it got started. It's pretty much, it's just at the soccer fields than anything. And the main feature premiered at Sundance in 2019. R.I.P. Robert Redford. The hot die young. The hot die young. He was literally like 90.
90. In his prime.
He was just a boy.
He was just a boy. He was just a kid.
Robert Redford. But yeah, this movie is weird. It's absurd. There's a lot to talk about because it's kind of weird to watch. So what do you have to say before I get into it? Go!
Oh, okay. I liked how May was pointing at me in a threatening way. Okay. I liked how bright and colorful everything was. I think you had mentioned in the review, like, I think the first time you watched it, you were like, yeah, if an audience gets lost, like, that's on them. I don't feel like I missed anything. I felt like it was pretty simple. I felt very much like the vibe was like your friends playing house because everything's very silly and sometimes it feels like stuff is being made up on the fly and everyone's just going with it. Which, like, now that you mentioned Lisa's background in improv, that could be it. Because it's just like that's the flow. Like, we're all just going to go with this silly little thing. An example of that would be like, was it when Lisa sticks a soccer ball up her dress and everyone's just like, oh my gosh, she's pregnant.
Girl,
and then she carries around and she's carrying around the soccer ball and everyone's just like, that's her baby.
That's true.
That's the vibe.
It's a lot of little just vignettes of suburbia.
But like in a creepy way, because suburbia is, if you
Weird.
look at it too long, yeah, weird. Everything's very much the same. There's a uniformity to it. So yeah, it was fun. I liked it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May.
Okay. I finished the movie. I liked the movie, first of all. Hey, let's start there. I liked the movie.
Thank you.
Second of all, I was reading back the Letterboxd reviews after I finished the movie, and I was like, "Hey, what else? What did other people think or whatever?" And everyone was like, "Yeah, this was so complicated, and like if you don't get it, then like what Ali said, like you're gonna get left behind." And I was like, I don't know if like I'm dumb and I just missed the point, or if I'm a fucking genius, because I was like, this seems pretty straightforward.
I think
It's satirizing suburbia.
Yeah. I think if you weren't knowledgeable about a kind of more absurd film, it would be you'd just be caught up in the idea of like, hey, this is really weird. Why are we doing this? But I think we have not to be like we're of higher intelligence, but I think we are.
I have a degree.
Me too.
Yes, and the sentence ends there. I have a degree.
I have a degree. No, but yeah, I think it's just like if it's one of those things where like you just kind of have to accept it. It doesn't and not think too deep on it.
I think that's where people would get caught up in it. Is they're like,
yeah,
like I like analyzing films, but sometimes people like. It's like we're doing a little too much. You just gotta take it for what it is, and then go forward.
yeah, like they served it up. It's there. You don't gotta dig around.
Yeah, like the film is telling you exactly what you need to get from it, and honestly, it kind of felt like an extended SNL sketch.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, and like SNL sketches, they're not meant to like make you think at all. Like they say exactly
forward. Yeah,
on the nose. Like they'll say exactly what you need to know.
Right. Exactly. We talked about it, but this whole movie is just kind of how fucked up suburbia can be. I think especially, I mean, Allie and I think I think about this a lot, but I think we live in a very skewed idea of suburbia because we live in LA County, which is, and I talk to my friends who are from like the Midwest, and they're like, yeah, there's our town and then nothing around it. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I go through like 6 cities in order to see my friends. Like, so I do think going into this, I don't know what May's situation is about your suburbia. I know you live near Portland, so.
Yeah, my suburbia is similar to what LA has got going on, just on a smaller scale, just because Portland is a smaller city. But it's like when I'm going around, it's like, because I live like just outside of Portland. And so if I want to get to Portland, like I can just go straight there, but I also can like just go around to the other cities, you know? Like I don't need to like go through other cities to get to Portland. It's just right there. But again, that's just like where I happen to be located.
Yeah. So we don't have the isolation factor that a lot of suburban, again, Midwest sort of would have.
Pretty connected.
We're pretty connected to like, but I do think there's still a lot of like these ideas in suburbia, especially when it's talked about in this film, these kind of weird relationships and power dynamics that happen about people with like attention is kind of the currency of the suburbia.
Yeah.
Of like, oh, I had a baby. Oh, I'm gonna get divorced. Oh, look at me. I think everyone should know this about me. I think everyone should know this in order to be like the center of attention, because it's just so void of anything else, of anything like real and of substantial.
Well, it's also like a very specific type of suburbia that this film is
Yes.
depicting. Like, I don't think any of these people have jobs.
Well, the men
I'm not even like
These
just
people are
talking about
with
like
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
like I don't think the men have jobs. I don't think the women have jobs at all.
Well,
like,
I mean,
I
it
don't
gets
know.
mentioned. Was it Jill's husband? Jill mentions like, "Oh, please don't call my husband's office ever again." So like he's doing something, but it does feel a
He's
lot
doing
like pretend play.
It's very much
Yeah.
that like 50s kind of
Yeah.
stereotype ideal where obviously you have the woman being the housewife, the homemaker, sort of and then sort of thing, and then the husband has to go off doing whatever, doing some sort of like
Yeah.
not more analytical, but again like an office job where it's just kind of punching away in order to make money. But these people are very like obviously wealthier individuals. They can afford it. There's a higher class to them. And I think that's where a lot of kind of that attention deficit that they have comes in play, because it's like, okay, I'm not like, again, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Like I have, you know, basic needs and even material goods, and now I need something higher than that. I need like a psychological need, which is I need more attention on myself because I'm so like everyone else. Hierarchy of needs. Thank you, psychology. Other things. The son in the movie, all the kids in this movie are very funny to me. The son of Jill is very clearly autistic.
Yeah.
He has some sort of mental disorder in some way, and that's why he becomes a golden retriever. But again, I like this kind of absurdist things that like very much it's in your face, but people won't get it, I think is what I'm trying to say. That's what I like about this movie. Same with the guy drinking pool water, the husband that drinks pool water. It's weird.
Brent Becker, something
it's
like
Brent
that.
Becker.
He's on SNL. He's on SNL.
He is on SNL.
Was on SNL.
Oh, has he passed?
No.
He has passed.
in a sense.
Oh my god, the one kid from Dropout's gonna be on SNL. One guy.
Oh, Jeremy Cohen.
Yeah, I think he's funny.
Love
him.
Love that my internet like corners have been meshing recently. Star Kid was on Dropout. I thought that was fun. Try Guys and Dropout collab a lot. Smosh, Dropout, like they all know each other, and I think that's so fun.
Yeah.
And now
friends.
Jeremy's on. Yeah, they're all friends. Jeremy's on SNL. I'm like, they're doing such big things.
The Big Apple.
Honestly,
They're
Jeremy
making
on
it big.
SNL was the only good thing to happen. To
Yes.
SNL.
Yeah, that
He's
was the only
funny.
one I was happy about. I was like, okay.
That was the only announcement that actually gave me joy.
I don't know any of the other guys, but I'm sure they're just as good.
Well, they're all stand-up comedians, which is the problem, because SNL is an improv show,
Yeah.
That is a problem.
and if you don't have any improvisers,
Then what are we doing here?
then you don't have a show.
Lorne, get out of the seat, man. You're 90. I don't know, he's 90. He's
90
old,
years
though.
old.
I'm like,
He's old. I know. Someone needs to kick him out.
We all watched the
God.
movie.
He's all, Lorne Michaels. You have to stop running
Your time is
SNL.
Retire.
You're fired.
No, retire.
You're tired. I'm tired. We're all tired.
I like thinking about who would be in charge though. Maybe Pete Davidson. No.
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 What
Just
are we
kidding.
talking about? I want to go
No.
home.
So funny.
Not even because
And
like not even the question of like would he be good at it? He would be so stressed. Everyone leaves that place so stressed.
it would be so bad. But
Pete
I
Davidson.
Sorry. I was like, who's on SNL?
Has Pete Davidson hosted an episode? I'd like to see him host an episode.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Wasn't it? Sorry, I totally budged in, but wasn't it gonna be like the predecessor? The predecessor at least should be Tina Fey.
Yeah,
Oh,
it should be
yes.
Tina Fey.
Oh yes.
But I don't know. I think for Tina Fey to take over Lorne Michaels' job, she would have to kill Lorne Michaels.
Lorne Michaels,
Fey.
you will die.
That's
She
the
would
only way
have
you can
to, like-
pass on the torch.
Yeah, she would have to
It's my
execute
kill.
Lorne Michaels on air.
On
Oh!
air.
On
Hey,
air.
oh no!
I genuinely think that is the only way that Lorne Michaels would ever
He's
give up
never
his
giving up that seat.
position.
He's never giving it
Yeah,
up.
which is why he needs to be executed on air.
Oh my god!
You turned it up a notch in a way that I didn't think you would.
Well,
It could also just be whoever's hosted the most. Steve Martin.
he's so old.
He's so
Who has hosted SNL the most? Okay, let's go down the list.
Down the list. I know
Oh
that John
my
Mulaney's
God.
up there.
Skip ad.
John Mulaney has hosted 3 times now.
He's hosted 5 times. He's been inducted into the 5-timers
He
club.
would
Wow.
kill himself if he was in charge of SNL.
He just got
No,
off drugs
definitely would
again.
kill himself, and I think he shouldn't be in charge of SNL.
Martin Short, also
Okay.
old as hell.
Martin Short and
Martin
Steve Martin.
Short both heading SNL. I
Yes.
think that would be a good.
I think that could work.
We
Only
could
do it
go
for one-
back to the olden times. Kristen Wiig. That would actually, I'd like.
Oh.
Kristen Wiig wouldn't be bad.
She wouldn't be bad.
Emma Stone. No.
No. She's got other things going on.
Emma Stone
Creepy.
only if she could bring in Yorgos Lanthimos.
And yeah, but they're off doing whatever the fuck they're doing, so that's not happening.
Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
No. Well.
Interesting. Will Ferrell. No, Will Ferrell wouldn't be good
No.
as a. I don't think that he would be good. I don't know why. I just get
No.
a vibe. Like,
It would
I
fall
don't
apart.
She would be able to organize SNL in the way that it should.
yeah. Melissa McCarthy.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Not terrible. Not terrible.
Not terrible.
Tina Fey.
I would.
Oh wait. I think she would be my number one.
Yes. But they have to let her be mean.
Yeah, Tina Fey has to be mean. That's the only.
Has-
That's when she's the best. Ben Affleck.
Yes.
No.
But he gets to bring. Hold on. Once a week, he gets to bring in Matt Damon.
Once a week, so every episode.
No,
Only
I didn't
happens
mean.
once a week.
I didn't mean to the episode. I just meant to the office. You know how some.
What? He's what do you, like.
He once a week he gets to bring in his little buddy.
Oh
what
yeah,
the
because that's
hell?
gonna help them hide their high-profile affair.
Justin Timberlake.
No,
It won't ruin the tour. No, he's doing that tour.
the tour's already ruined.
The tour's ruined. Bill Murray, also old as hell.
Yeah.
So old.
Danny DeVito,
Oh, so
Also old.
also
But he
old,
could
but he
do
has a
it.
spryness to him.
He does.
I do love Danny DeVito. Candice Bergen, I think she's dead.
Well,
I don't know that name.
that sucks.
John Mulaney, and he looks damn good in this photo. My God, that is a really good photo of him.
Oh my
What
God.
year was the photo taken?
It was recent. So
Speaking of people named Candace, Steven Tyler Perry, who is the kid Bradley Stephen Perry. Steven he's
what?
the kid
Who?
Harry, Sabrina
The-
Carpenter's ex-boyfriend.
who played Gabe on Good Luck Charlie.
Okay.
Got married to
You got
Candace.
married?
He got married to DJ from Full House's daughter.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Elliot Gould, old as hell, but I love him. Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah,
also
you know
don't-
what? Hell yeah.
Why the hell not?
The only way I want Scarlett Johansson in charge of SNL is if she gets rid of Colin Jost.
She
Oh.
replaces
Because they're married.
Colin Jost
I
on
want
Weekend
that
Update.
white man off of my screen.
I like Colin.
I like
Would they
Weekend
put Colin
Update.
in
They
there?
did it fine.
I like the Weekend
I
Update.
like
That's my
Colin
favorite
too.
part of SNL.
It's the best part, but they have been in charge of Weekend Update
It's been years.
for
This is
15
true.
years now.
It's a long
This is-
time.
Well,
That
they
is
just can't
way
get
too
anyone to do it. We can't find anyone else. There's no more talent.
We've ran out.
Get rid of all the good ones.
Chevy Chase. I'd rather die.
Yeah.
He's also old. Tom
Yeah.
Hanks.
Aw.
He's old and might die soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh, is he sick?
No, he's not sick, but he's like old.
He's ill.
No. It's just in the way that like old people sometimes die, you know?
Oh god.
Right.
It's true. Buck
They
Henry.
do that.
I don't even know who that is. John Goodman.
Okay.
I do love John Goodman. We need to bring him back just to movies. Steve Martin.
Yeah, Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Oh god.
They could run it.
The person that's hosted SNL the most is actually Alec Baldwin.
Oh my god, we can't bring him.
17 times.
That's
That's
right.
too many times.
That is too many times. Did they have no one else?
Guess
Yeah, like,
not.
what's going on?
They could just make whoever was on the original cast in charge. After Lorne
The
goes.
original cast, they're gonna die too. Like,
Let them have their
them
shot.
away.
Lorne will only allow. Lorne's gonna that one guy that played him in the movie.
Oh yes, because he's
Oh, yeah.
essentially Lorne.
He's
Did
essentially Lorne.
my favorite fact about that is the one where he's like, I would just, in order to get into the character of Lorne Michaels, he went around muttering to himself and walking around the streets of New York chain smoking.
I saw that.
And
make-
that's the right way to do it.
I was like, yeah,
And
that's
good.
how you get in the spirit of Lorne Michaels.
It's just making yourself incredibly stressed.
Fuck. Why was
And you
this?
know what?
Why was it coming out of their head? Shit.
Yeah, I'm just holding it up here. I don't know.
Just going through some
Sitting my
things,
hair out.
man.
I have a lot to think about.
Oh my god. Well,
Anyways, we watched a movie.
we watched a movie.
Is there-
I like this movie. It's kind of like those weird Adult Swim horror humor shorts that if you've ever seen them, that they play. You should watch some. What are some good ones? Hold on. This movie has the same kind of like, I don't fucking know, horror and humor element to it.
I think people shouldn't take this movie too seriously. Yes, the boy turns into a dog and it doesn't get explained. That's fine. Have fun. Don't worry about it. This is the one thing that you get to not worry about.
Don't just, you can think about movies, but you just kind of have to go along with the ride. You can't be intellectual about everything. A great horror short, if you ever seen Too Many Cooks, written and directed by Casper Kelly, and unedited footage of a bear, written by Alan Resnick and directed by him and others. Those are great horror, like Adult Swim weird horror short films that kind of have the same vibe as this. Like weird, kind of not like analog horror, but those weird videos you would see on YouTube. Like I don't know how to describe it. There's a very unique style to them. That's kind of just like, it's so off-putting, but that's almost humorous. Which is this movie. It gives you like a weird feeling at the end of it. You're like, oh, that's all right. You're like, I don't feel great, but you're just like, I don't know. Anyway, this movie's also better on the second watch, because then you kind of know what's happening, and then you can start thinking about things. I have some short fun facts. There was not a lot on IMDb, but it's okay. At a Q&A during the Sundance premiere, the filmmakers explained the main characters all wore braces to reference middle-aged suburban parents commonly obsessed with appearing youthful. That tracks.
I thought it had to do with, like, perfection. Like, everyone was seeking perfection.
Essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
But specifically with the braces, they were crafted by attaching wired braces on custom Invisalign molds for each actor. Which is an interesting way to do that, and I think a smart way to do that.
It damages your teeth less.
You just have an Invisalign.
Yeah.
Pop it in.
Because how would they normally do it? Like, do they actually just glue it on?
I don't know. I think that's now standard what you should do. But I know sometimes there's like, it's like a fake glue almost. Like a costume glue kind of thing.
Is that how they put on braces?
I don't know. I'm also just talking out of my ass, so hold on. How do they...
I always thought as like a kid that they would actually drill a hole in your teeth.
Oh.
To put the braces in.
Oh, that's not how they put in braces in real life. Braces have glue. It's like a special adhesive and they glue it, and then there's like a black light kind of thing that they put it under to dry, and then they put the... Did you guys have I had braces. I had braces for like...
No, I did not have braces.
I had braces for like 7 years. I had fucked up teeth. But yeah, so it's a special glue, and your mouth is open. They like clamp your mouth open, essentially. They they put a special glue on, and then adhere the bracket on, and they line it up so it's in the middle of your mouth. And then they do that for every single tooth, or the ones that need it specifically. For me, it was every single one. And then there's a wire that they cut and they clamp it in, and then they put rubber bands around it. And that's what you get changed out about every month, is the rubber bands around it. But they use a special blue light, black light on your mouth that you have to wear your glasses because it's like gonna kill you or something. And they do that. And it like adheres it to your mouth. I'm making this a short process. It took 2 hours to put these on.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
Checkups.
And then you gotta do monthly checkups. And then they also put, they'll make a mold of your mouth with like a clay-like mixture adhesive in order to see how your teeth have shifted. It's a horrendous process.
Okay.
I hated braces, and also, I looked ugly. Because I had glasses, braces, and I was in band. And it made me wish I was dead.
It happens.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Middle school was rough. Yeah, anyway. That's all I had. Anybody else? That was a short talk about the movie. It's fine. I want to edit this tonight, so it's okay.
It felt like a short movie anyways. It's like, what, 90 minutes?
It was a short movie.
It's about, it's almost like, I think it's like a tight 90. It's little vignettes of life in suburbia and how weird and fucked up it is. Mm-hmm. And everyone should watch it. It's free on YouTube. And it's like always free on YouTube. Like it never goes off. Like I watched it free on YouTube the first time. So.
Yeah.
It's fun. There's like there's also a killer that like takes over her life at the end.
Yeah.
And it's weird. He lives in the son's, like, playhouse. And you just see, like, the eye. Oh, that was fucking weird. I thought my hair was someone in the closet. It scared me.
That's scary.
It scared me. Happy Halloween. Anyway.
She also escapes suburbia at some point, takes off her braces, she's free, and then she kidnaps a child. Bad.
It happens.
And she goes back.
And then she goes back.
And then she goes back. And then she realizes that the kids play soccer on like a graveyard, and that's okay. They gotta have somewhere to play. It happens.
Life is weird.
And you don't have to think about it too hard. It's gonna be okay.
It'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's all I had. Anybody else?
All I've got.
Well, all right. Thank you, everyone, for listening and for loving. You can find us on Brats in the Back Row on Instagram, Brats Pod on TikTok, Brats in the Back Row on Tumblr, bratsinthebackrow@gmail.com, Brats in the Back Row, YouTube, Spotify. Next week is May's turn in question.
Next week is May's turn, and the movie we're watching is Special Request by Allie.
What?
Yes. We're watching.
Oh my.
Oh. I didn't think you'd.
And I need some. Oh, that hurt. That actually hurt my head. And I need it.
Well, you know.
Well, it'll be, right after the concert, so it's very fitting.
It's a fitting.
Yeah. It's fitting.
In the next episode, Ringo Starr will be here.
Ringo Starr will be here. Yep. And I did find a YouTube. I did find it on YouTube.
All right, so we're all set.
So hopefully that video is still up because it was a video and it's not like.
I hope it's
YouTube
someone
movie.
like recording on like a camcorder and it's like shaking halfway
60s.
through. In the 60s.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that was possible back then.
I don't even. Yeah. Hopefully the link is good because I haven't actually checked the link.
Oh, now that's interesting.
I'll check it tonight. Probably. I don't know.
Well, great.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye.